time to quit while we're ahead. Don't think like that. I will love you endlessly. If you don't believe, don't you be like that. I will love you forever. If you don't believe in me, yeah.
You could be with anyone, I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me. You could be around, but
You could be with anyone, I could be with anyone. You're here with me, you're here with me. You could be around, but you could be with anyone, I could be with anyone. You're here with me, you're here with me.
you could be around, but
You could be with anyone, I could be with anyone. You're here with me, you're here with me. Said, don't you think like that. I will love you endlessly. If you only believe me, don't you think like that. I will love you endlessly. If you only believe in me,
you could be with anyone, I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me. You could be around, but
you could be with anyone, I could be with anyone. You're here with me, you're here with me.
Hello, what the fuck are you, Lupin?
Hey, how's it
Hang on,
going?
I can't see Lupin right now. Let me.
I can't see me either. I'm gonna be honest. Oh.
Hang on,
Hey, how's it going?
What the fuck is this? Also, no! I'm not playing Yeek! No matter how
chat
many
seems
times
pretty
you
into it.
fuckers ask.
I don't. Lupin looks normal to me, and I'm not being
Yeah.
facetious. I just genuinely don't know what.
Yeah, I
you're
don't know what's
referring-
up, Chad. I don't know what you're talking about.
Like Lupin might be doing a bit. I'm not doing a bit. Lupin
Uh-huh.
looks-
No, try you missed it. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Hello, John. Hello, Kage. Hello, Topaz. Kage, you have something to tell me? I will read it when you say it.
Hello, John. Hello, Kage. Hello, Lupin. Hello, Shad.
Hello, how are you? Hello, how are
Oh
you? Hello,
my
how are you?
Hello, Topaz. Hello, Topaz.
Yes. Yes.
Chad, your
Hello,
your
Hikaru.
YouTube text is kind of
Hmm?
a little harder to read when it's against the yellow. Hello,
Yeah, no,
Hikaru.
trust me. Like, I am aware, but it's fine. This is the last day we will have the rainbow in the background. For tomorrow, it is no longer Pride Month.
So you no longer feel pride in
No.
in August or July?
No,
That's unfortunate.
it's very unfortunate.
Yeah, we
That's
swap over
important.
to Wrath Month.
Yeah,
What is July? Is July a special month of some
I don't
variety?
think so.
Oh, hold on.
Is July
I'll be
a
right back.
special month?
Go away. This is about you, Akuru. Why do you only say things about Akuru? Y'all, I have no fucking idea why you have it out for Akuru. It's funny, don't get me wrong. But it's a pretty hateful boner you got going on there. But yeah, how y'all doing?
I'm okay. My match 3 game is slightly broken. I don't understand why,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah?
it wounds me.
I mean, like I said before stream, it might just be some innocuous piece of code in the other fucking end of your code base. Are you able to run your program and check for any errors that pop up?
Well, that's the problem. No errors are popping up.
Hmm.
Like, okay, there was an unrelated bug that I caught yesterday. Just because like I had typed 1 when I meant to type I. And that didn't trigger an error because it's not an error per se. It was just doing unintentional things.
Right.
Like it was set to if 1 is over 0, which is always going to be true, when I meant to have it say if I is over 0. But so yeah, I caught that, and it would not shock me in the slightest if it turned out that this is all the result of some dumb typo that I made.
Oh, absolutely. Probably. Time to go through your code one line at a time and figure out what the problem is.
Man,
Oh boy.
So many times.
Okay, hold on. Let me just read up what the fuck chat has is forcing me to read. Ikuru has a gambling addiction and he's allowed to vote in British elections. I'm scared.
Hey,
Well, Kage,
okay.
funny you say that. People with a gambling addiction can vote in American elections too.
I mean, if it's any consolation, based on what I heard about the upcoming British elections, it is pretty much a certainty that it is going to be a landslide.
Yeah. Unlike the American elections.
Yeah, I mean, polling for that one is close. Polling for the British elections, I think there's like a 20% gap between the top party and the second place party.
Which is really funny. It's very funny for us to talk about these sorts of politics because none of us are American. Or British.
None of us are British either, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, talking about the election coverage from countries we are not in.
Yeah, it's...
Don't...
like to think, bruv. No.
Mostly because I don't want to talk about the fucking Canadian elections.
We are all Canadian. I mean, we're like a year away from the Canadian election.
Yes, but I'm already depressed.
Oh, that's okay. That'll persist even after the election.
I know.
Yeah, that's a constant.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I am only very, very depressed about one certain man potentially getting in.
Are you talking about Yick?
Yeah, you didn't have to talk about Alex Yick like that, man. That's like uncalled.
Fuck Alex Yick.
Yick is doing his best, frankly.
Yick it out.
He's not. That's the problem.
He's solving the problem.
If he was doing his best, the problem wouldn't exist.
I mean,
that's what you think.
It's what I know.
An understanding of his platform is what we're coming down to here.
His platform is just women. That is all his platform is.
Ad hominem.
What does ad hominem mean?
I wish I knew, honestly, but
Okay, cool then.
Awesome. Anyway,
This is the dumbest political debate I think any 3 people have ever had.
Editor, hey, look, I'm talking into your ear right now. 3 of us in suits sitting around a table for that whole conversation.
How in the flying fuck am I gonna edit us in suits?
You'll figure it out.
Yeah, just Google suits.
Yeah. Google
Okay.
suit.
Yeah, I see how it is.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Fun fact: the worst sequel to a movie is Son of the Mask. I don't think
Incorrect.
that's true.
That movie slabs. Yeah.
I don't think that's true at all.
Okay, what would you say is the worst sequel to a movie? And are we talking about does so bad it's good disqualify it from being the worst?
No. Okay. I will say the worst movie ever made has to be a movie that is boring or you are too bored to even finish it. That's what has to count for a bad movie.
Qualify as a sequel is the crux of the argument.
Yeah. The worst sequel has to be a boring movie you never finished.
Well, here's the other question then. When you're talking about worst, are you measuring it against the previous one? Because I would argue that Birdemic 2 is so boring that
there is a Birdemic 2?
There is.
You thought it was boring?
Yeah, you didn't?
No, I loved it. I was like glued to my seat the whole time. I was like, oh yeah, this is
Really?
dog water. I love this. Like,
No, but the thing is, the first one was dog water, but in an interesting and funny way. Birdemic 2, I feel like they didn't understand what made Birdemic 1 bad, so they just tried to replicate it in like a way that was, oh man, it just, for me, Birdemic 2 was just a more boring version of Birdemic 1. Like it had the bad stuff of Birdemic 1, but none of the charm of Birdemic 1.
okay.
If only JonTron would have made a video on Birdemic 2, maybe then it would have done well.
Well, here's the question. So let's say for the sake of argument that Birdemic 2 in isolation is the worst sequel, of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Would that still count because Birdemic 1 was already a really bad movie, right? So, like, does it have to be a good movie turning it? Like, are you measuring them against each other? Is it the worst drop-off of all time? Like, where are the metrics?
I feel like the metric...
There's a Birdemic 3?
What?
I didn't know about Birdemic 3.
What?
Hang on, I'm Googling that right now.
And 4 is being worked on?
Birdemic 3.
My friends and I
Birdemic
haven't had a
3
bad movie
sequel.
in a while. Should add Birdemic to the lineup. You should add every Birdemic to the lineup, apparently. Yeah? What we haying about?
Specifically at night right now, I have been suggesting Fatal Deviation for Bad Movie Night for a while now. We need to put on Fatal Deviation.
I want Birdemic 3. I need to see this.
You literally just got through an entire tirade talking about how you hated Birdemic 2!
Yeah, but I need
3
to
might be
know
different.
how they made Birdemic 2 realize that they didn't know like what gave Birdemic 1 charm and then said, you know what, let's make Birdemic 3 anyways. I need to know what happens next. This is a disaster I have to see.
Okay, suggestion for the worst. Well, does a movie that is not related to the original movie but still has the same like cast and the cast and director and everything count as like possible worst sequel?
Is it named the same thing?
No, I was going to pitch the idea that every single one of Adam Sandler's movies, including Uncut Gems, is an inferior follow-up to 8 Crazy Nights.
I don't think that counts. I don't think those counts as a sequel in any metric of judging a sequel.
Oh, come on.
See, if 8 Crazy Nights was live action, then I think there'd be an argument to be made there, but because they're like an entirely different form of media.
But like, what makes 8 Crazy Nights so awesome is that they clearly spent way too much on getting a good animation studio for it. Like,
Oh yeah.
I have never seen 8 Crazy Nights.
You what?
Yeah.
All right, Shad.
Mhm.
What month is it? June?
Pride Month.
Yeah, it's good.
July, October, November. Okay, in 6 months, I'm gonna be sending you a DVD copy of 8 Crazy Nights.
Are you sending me a DVD copy
Hang
in
on,
6 months because that's how long it's going to take for you to find a DVD copy of 8 Crazy Nights?
Probably.
So, okay, hang on a sec.
Yeah.
Okay, great news. Hanukkah next year starts on Christmas. It starts on December 25th.
Oh.
Max, you
So-
have a DVD copy of 8 Crazy Nights?
So Shad, you could watch 8 Crazy Nights for Hanukkah.
Yeah, Shad.
What is 8 Crazy Nights?
8 Crazy
A Hanukkah
8 Crazy
movie.
Nights, exactly. 8 Crazy Nights was Adam Sandler being like, you know what? There's not really Hanukkah movies. Let me make a Hanukkah movie, but let me do it badly.
And he missed that mark by a margin. It is a marvel of modern animation. It is a cinematic masterpiece. It is.
It's like, what can money buy someone? Because apparently it can buy a really good animation studio to work on your subpar script.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Is that like the only Hanukkah movie we have?
Think so, actually, now that you mention
Disco
it.
Elysium!
That's a Hanukkah movie.
Yeah, Disco.
It's a
Disco
French
Elysium.
movie.
Sure.
There's a lot of European going on in this
Wait a
game.
minute.
Of
The
varying
fuck is
flavors.
that?
Mud.
Well, that's another thing I'm gonna have to go and look at. First things first. Why the fuck are we here?
I like.
We were about to talk to her again because we got the whole story from.
Yes.
Right. Yes, that is correct. Topaz, what's funny? I don't.
8 Crazy Nights is pretty funny.
Is it? I'm getting mixed messages about the quality of 8 Crazy Nights.
You should probably watch it for yourself to.
Yeah, inform yourself, make your own decisions, man. Like, come
Yeah.
on. I think watching it right now, actually, that's why he's not saying anything.
Yeah, totally. I brought up 8 Crazy Nights on stream. The crew doesn't know how any of the British political parties are. You can ask some random motherfucker on the street what their political parties are and do, and they still can't give you a proper answer. I'd say Akuru's just one of the boys at that point. It's always good to see you. She cracks a weary smile, leaning back against the railing. Penny, you take empathy.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate, to being here with you and what's to come.
Yeah, she co-signed on the lease of her fate.
Yeah.
Killer clowns from outer space opinion? The fuck is that?
It's scary.
Is it, Lupin?
No.
Is it scary? Okay. The Hardy Boys told us what really happened. I understand. She puts her coffee mug on the table. You don't look so... Oh, 1 seconds.
Nope. All right, chat. What's your favorite movie?
What
This
is
the one
your
with Ben Affleck in it?
What is your favorite movie, Lupin?
If I had to pick just one, I'm gonna say My Python: The Quest for the Holy Grail, because
That's a good one.
I had a DVD copy of that when I was a kid, and
That is a good movie.
I broke it because it was the only DVD movie I had, and I played it way too many times.
Oh wow.
Hi, Suheem. What the fuck do you mean you're new here, Suheem? You've been here before. Also, yeah, Monty Python and the Holy Grail is a fucking great movie. And how did you
yeah.
break it?
I played it too many times. Because I had like a PS2 Slim, and I was like, oh, this plays DVDs, and I could put it in there, and that's the only movie I watched for like fucking 3-4 years of my life.
Oh, okay.
I had a period in my life where I watched Con Air every day.
That is peak, actually. That is.
I don't think I have ever in my life said, yeah, I want to sit down and do the same thing for a long time.
I was in a dark place, man.
Actually, I have a question about the watching nothing but Con Air for a moment, if you don't
Sure,
mind me
yeah,
asking. Is it
absolutely.
related at all to a particular webcomic released in the early to mid 2000s, like 2010s, 2015s?
No, actually, I'm not familiar.
You did
with
that
the group
independently? All
comic.
right,
I did
let's
this
go.
independently. Yeah, I just liked Con Air.
All right, I respect it. That's awesome.
It's got a great cast.
Got the bunny.
Yeah, it's got the buddy.
You know what?
It's got Nicolas Cage going, I'm gonna show you gotta exist, and then he just walks straight forward. And like someone shoots at him, he makes no attempt to dodge it, but they still miss him point blank.
What?
Because he's awesome.
Yeah, he's just too cool to be shot in the chest. He
Oh.
takes it on the arm instead. But that doesn't stop him from like throwing the guy off the plane.
Hi, Zan. I am a punk.
Lol.
It's got Miles O'Brien in it. He plays sort of the villain. It's got John is that a ant?
Is it?
An ant just like crawled up my monitor. Like, how did you get there? Why are you here?
Hold on. I think in order to fully explain, we need to take a step back and explain what the Green Party is for our faithful viewers at home. So, the Green Party is a bunch of people who put on clown outfits and clown makeup who have dyed the entire thing green, right? And then they put their entire tent in the green paint as well. So whenever you see like the Green Party, your job is to then go and paint yourself and everyone you know green.
Oh, that's wait, okay. I need to know something. Look at, is there like dust and bugs in Disco Elysium?
Dust and bugs?
There's like debris flying through the air like here.
Okay, look at that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's debris.
That's just like debris and trash flying through the thing.
I was like, is that? What is? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's not an ant. That's just debris.
No, that's unrelated to the ant. That's
Oh,
unrelated.
the ant is its own thing.
Oh!
The ant is its own thing. But then I saw that, I'm like, how many bugs are like climbing up my monitor?
I thought you were about to say there's a second ant.
I don't know what happened to that ant. That ant climbed to the other side of my monitor. It's gonna exist. It's gonna do whatever it does.
It'll be spider food at some point. So you're a mean green patriotic machine? No, I'm a mean green party animal.
You're the mean green bean machine, my
Yeah,
friend.
why not?
You're a game for the Sega Genesis.
You don't look surprised. You were expecting this. You gonna send us on a runaround? You lied to us, miss. Chill, I'm the cool cop, remember?
You lied to me.
I guess we could do 4, but like 3 also kind of. I don't know. This is a serious moment. How serious do we want to be?
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm being told to read something. Y'all ever see that movie, Night of Creeps? Good movie. You should watch it. No, Ikuru. Funnily enough, I know you're a big fan of Night of Creeps, I guess, but no, I've never watched it. That girl's a liar, but we're the cool cop, though. Hey, Orb. No, the one I said? You said, oh, okay, last. I don't know what the hell you want out of me. Besides the fact that we're the cool cop. She cracks a smile. I'm sorry for wasting your time. I should have known that you'd find us out. You be rhetoric, Lupin.
Alrighty. This is good. Clear the air first. Between you two. Then move on to questions.
If you grip Lupin by the spine and shake him, does he just like ragdoll around? No, he actually acts like a maraca.
Let's not find out, okay? I would like to sit here and not have that happen, if at all possible.
Do you make noises?
I don't know. I haven't tried, and I'd rather not find out.
We should.
No, I'm good, actually. It's
Have
fine.
you seen DBZA?
Yes.
Do you think that you make squeaky toy noises?
I almost 100% do, but it's extremely painful.
That's tragic.
It was painful in DBZA too.
That's true, yeah. Like, that part's not any different, actually.
Yeah.
Lupin, you also take Volition.
No, it's not good. It's the opposite of that. This will let her dictate the terms of your... Shush, I can't hear what she's saying.
You know what? Hey, Volition, you got a point.
Why did you waste our time then?
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. She looks at her feet. Out of the shit I gotten into. Chad, this is a good bit. Read the last few bit about Hillary. Akuru is Hillary Clinton. Damn, that's impressive. Good job, Akuru. Proud of you for being Hillary Clinton. Is that like a fursona you can get? Hillary Clinton?
Oh my god, could you imagine a Hillary Clinton fursuit?
How would that work?
Can I get a Ronald Reagan fursuit? Actually, I want to do that.
How does any of this
Showing
work?
up to the furry convention like, hello, I'm Ronald Reagan. They all tell me to leave.
Oh, God. This is not a good enough explanation, ma'am. You're right. There's more. More?! You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern. She reaches for a new cigarette. What's the RCM's involvement with the moral intern got to do with this? The RCM isn't the lapdog of the moral intern. You don't have to worry.
Do we know what that is?
Off the top of my head, fuck no.
I mean,
I think they've explained it at this point. So I'm going to take off my current roles that I'm playing at this point and put on Encyclopedia real quick.
Please do, thank you.
So the RCM is the Rebel Shell Citizens Militia. That's basically the police force you're a part of.
Yeah.
right.
However, the Moral Intern is, I believe, the Moral International Government, or Moralist International Government,
Right.
which is basically, how do I put this? It's not quite the UN, but that's the best example I can give.
Right.
Long story short, she's bothered because you report to someone above you, and that's where she's concerned. Like,
What's the how are we gonna get information out of her that we need?
really nice.
Shag, can I put on a blue back? Can I put Wheeze on a blue background and put a Weezer on top of the corner and get you to say "Get Weezered" to anyone I send it to?
I'm guessing number 2 is probably.
Get
Yeah,
Weezered. Anyway.
I'm guessing
Weasel.
number 2 is the way to go.
Yeah.
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts. She lights a cigarette. What's going on? What did you even do? Just business, but bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up on your records, officer, they will find me. They will...
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, they will take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill. There's a wince and a pained little smile. Well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me?
Alright, I'm also volition. Here we go. For once, you seem to have her off guard.
Pending UB logic.
Actually, this murder did have a little to do with her.
Cool. What did you do to have these people after you? What happened here the night he died? Why did you call the cops if you're hiding? When was the window changed? We know when the window was changed. That doesn't... I'm thinking 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were there. She points to the window. The silhouette of the bed is visible. Together. In bed, I mean. Tell me exactly what happened. Okay. She takes a deep breath. He was in a kneeling position. He had, yep, okay. Yep, okay. Mm-hmm. I heard the window behind me shatter. I turned to look. There was a hole in the glass. I turned back to him. She breathes out. A moment of silence. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open. Dumb. I could see. I could...
I don't think any of us are composed.
No, we're not. I'll take composure. Her chest rises and falls with each word. She keeps herself together and says it. I knew he was dead before he fell down on top of me.
Was I empathy?
I think you were empathy, yeah.
You were right. He did enjoy the moment of his death.
Thanks, empathy.
I think we keep that little detail to
That's
ourselves.
yeah.
Imagine her being like, "Yeah, I actually watched a man die right in front of me," and you just go,
So he
"I knew it."
I knew it. I called that shit.
Like, finger
Yeah.
guns, like, you dog, you.
Let's keep the intrusive thoughts inside on this one. He was heavy. I pushed him to the floor. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. She points through the window. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow not to scream. Then I ran downstairs. There's a long pause. She just stands there, her arms at her sides. I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be no one. I thought there would be one.
Yeah.
It never came. Penny, you take perception.
She's forgotten about her cigarette. The butt has burned right down to her fingernails.
Your cigarette,
know.
miss. I'm sorry that happened to you. Are you sure you're not making this up? That's a motherfucker! Just not. We're gonna need more details.
Maybe we should keep her from burning her hand real quick before we continue.
Yeah. Your cigarette, miss. Oh! She looks at it and quickly tosses the butt aside.
I guess one.
Yeah. Fun fact, Vin Diesel's favorite video game is Ark.
Huh.
Am I Vin Diesel?
Yeah.
Are you?
Wow. I'm learning so much about myself today.
Yeah, first you rattle like a maraca, and now you're Vin Diesel.
And I squeak if squeezed too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should be proud of that part.
I mean, it's part of who you are.
So am I. She immediately proceeds to light another one. God damn, girl, how many cigarettes do you have?
Going. What time was this? When did it happen? It would help us if you could be as precise as possible.
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time. Around midnight.
That's okay. The note. Were you inebriated? Were you off the schlurp, as they say? No.
Who the fuck says off the schlurp?
They do.
Who's they?
You know who you are. Wink.
Which eye is winking, Lupin?
One and then the other, but like I don't tilt my head to wink.
You
either,
have
so it kinda
4
looks like I'm-
eyeballs.
That how that works? I thought you just had like an eyelid
left.
that's not like completely attached to the rest of your face.
Oh no, that's another eye. That's how do I explain this? The big middle ones work the same as, just for you and Chad, like normal, just looking at people's eyes.
Mhm.
The upper ones are like, you know how like shrimp can see like 30 bajillion colors?
Sure.
It's that.
That's
That's why I
cool.
have headaches all the time.
No, that would do it. Yeah.
Who the fuck? What kind of species are you that has eyeballs that give you literal headaches?
I'm Lupin. Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
I walked right into that one. Not as much as usual. He'd done a line plus other things, but I was drinking.
This doesn't fit with the testimony of Titus Hardy. He said she was higher than usual.
It's all about the he said, she said.
I think it's worth mentioning this.
Titus said you look pretty high. Oh, yeah? She tilts her head. I did one of his lines just to clear my head.
Okay, so
Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No. So, what'd you do then? Nothing. I was trapped. Stuck in my room. Downstairs, I got some clothes and crawled back up. Drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. Not a lot, just a little. He was still on the floor. Slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore. So I ran down and out of my room. Into the hallway, down the stairs. I knew there would be people there.
oh right, MMD.
Mm-hmm.
Run, woman! Run past them and out into the street where it's dark and people move. To the lorries at the intersection, as far as you can.
Why didn't you run away from here? As a matter of fact, why are you here now? Actually, that is a
Yeah.
good... I don't know what the
Yeah.
fuck empathy is going on about, but this is a good question.
Empathy kind of went on its own tangent.
Mm-hmm. I already ran. Ran from the entire Isola. There is... I can't run any further. Not with these people. This is as far as it gets. Okay, so we got a lot. Yeah, we got a lot of questions.
Yeah.
What'd you do to have these people after you? It's not nice, but it's not illegal. Not here in Revachol, or even in Orange.
What exactly did you do?
Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again. With a bigger company, the kind you really don't fuck with. I took their ledgers, 2 decades worth of accounting. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Hold on.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
I didn't think Kim was gonna chime in right away. I have 14 bar. I need the names of the companies involved. Who hired you? Taps the book.
The job was Elysium County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of a Luxap conglomerate. That was the second job. The first was some printer company. You wouldn't know them.
But she really destroyed them. She still feels it.
As for who hired me to do this job? Xerox?
Xerox destroyed itself.
True. I don't know, but they're after me too. Along with Luxap. And their friends in the MI. She breathes out heavily. Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive. Hey, Lupin, you can pick up the mantle of encyclopedia again.
We're so back. Look, Scap. These people engineer financial disasters in second country. The conglomerate also includes the Bank of Is that concentration? Concentration?
Sure.
Concentration. Airburn.
Consecration.
But
I
the
think
T's
you'll
like
find
way later in the word.
I think you'll find it's pronounced tomato.
Constantinople.
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 They call it Istanbul nowadays. But
Yeah.
Airberg and the popular Papa Lolo line of dairy products.
Papa Loco! I'm sure there are people who've done much worse than you. Serves them right. When I'm king, this savings bank will be the first thing against the wall. You're right. This is bad. You've That's a lot of shit you got yourself into. I don't like any of these.
I'm not in love with any of them either. We could just go with the funny and say Papa
Papa
Loco.
Lolo!
Papa Lolo.
Yeah. Papa fucking Lolo wants to kill me. She smiles.
Oh, okay, that didn't buy us an out.
Yeah, that got rid of options.
Later, Max. That's a lot of shit you've gotten yourself into. Water. It's many. It is. Many people lost their jobs. Not just C-suite. Ordinary people. What I did to get that accounting? She shakes her head at the thought. A lot of people got hurt. She continues. But that's just more of my shit you shouldn't have to deal with. You're solving a murder.
That can wait. Look into her eyes. There's more. Alright, let's look into her eyes.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what did you do? She looks down and then into your eyes. One of them killed themselves because of me.
Oh.
One is very aggressive. That's
bad. How do you live with
Yeah.
yourself? That's shake your head. It's not easy to deal with. Let's get back to what happened here, okay?
Maybe 2?
Yeah, I would say 2. That's not easy to deal with. How do you deal with anything? It's all just... She looks at you with pleading eyes. How do you do it? By not remembering a single goddamn thing. I don't either. I'm a cop. What I do is right.
Either 2 or 3.
I'm kind of leaning on 3. Because she's already in deep.
2 is the most honest.
Mm-hmm. Lupin, what do you think?
I'm stuck in between these two as well. 3 at least gives her something to work off of for herself in a way where it's like, hey, there is no like good answer in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
2 is just, yeah, I forget everything, dude. I'm built different.
I lose myself in the booze.
You don't know how powerful.
To be
alcoholism can
fair-
be if you push it hard enough.
To be fair, we haven't drank a single drop of booze since we started this adventure.
Yeah, but
No.
I think we made up for it leading up to this adventure.
Yeah.
Based on everyone's stories.
That is true.
Yeah, we were consistently drunk.
Hmm. Technically speaking, we don't.
Yeah.
There you have it. She has already almost devoured the cigarette she just lit and looks at it sadly. The way of the warrior.
She ate it.
Yes, she
Yes.
ate the
Smokes
cigarette.
it down and
So, what happened after you ran downstairs? Sylvie was tending the bar. She looks down. A lot of people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the union box was full. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. She pauses. I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong. Who the fuck is Ruby? Ruby, you know, the leader.
Leader. What?
The Hardy Boys, she says as if it's self-evident. I thought the Hardy Hardy was the leader of the Hardy Boys.
John Hardy.
Well, normally, yes. Ruby is the one they go to when things happen. Like, they need things taken care of. She's the organizer. Pending you take authority.
This Ruby, in her phrasing, is entrusted with great power. She trusts her. so do the others. Because with great power comes great responsibility.
You'll never catch me, Spider-Man! Okay, so what then? Well, Ruby said, let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since last December. They know my situation. That I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the first one I told. She said that she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know. Takes care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him under the shower to keep him upright.
To mislead you, they were tampering with the body.
To produce lividity matching a hanging?
Yes.
Completely mistampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was it? 20 minutes after death? Oops.
Thanks, visual calculus.
Well, we failed that check.
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood, you know what it does. She looks at the ground, and then raises her light brown eyes to meet yours. Then what did you do? Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lele. In the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on. His armor too. It was tough, but I've seen him take it off and put it on many a time. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back up with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then, and they carried him out. I knew what they were going to do. Make it look like a hanging. Ruby said they would. What did you do while they were hanging him? Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while. That we should lay low or something. So I did. Where is this Ruby now? I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
You need to take this question.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Lupin?
Hello?
Okay, no, you're good. Never mind. Just sounded like you cut out at the that sentence. Who was Logic?
Oh, interesting. Why did this Ruby go through so much trouble to hide something someone else did? Look into this later.
What are you doing?
Oh,
Mhm.
coming up with a theory. She said Ruby knew something was wrong before she said anything. How come? It was loud downstairs. Couldn't have heard the shot.
It is ominous. You already coming up with theories to put the blame on someone other than Khaleesi.
When it happened, did you hear a gunshot? When he was shot, she thinks. I may have. I don't know. I couldn't hear anything over the glass exploding. Yeah. Who was Perception?
Was I?
I think so.
Maybe?
The gunshot wasn't that loud. This is something to keep in mind when assessing the distance of the shot.
Did you kill Lele? What? She gathers the last vestiges of her strength. Why would I put myself through this? Insanity? Get myself cornered like this? There's a silence. The wind picks up. He wouldn't have died if it weren't for me. I know that, but I would never hurt him.
I think I was suggestion.
Yeah.
Yeah. It could have been a desire murder. Maybe an act of jealousy.
Nah, I don't think that.
He was a serviceman. He must have had a gun lying around, close to her hand. A military weapon using jacketed ammunition.
I think we discovered it was a rifle, so I don't think that it would have been that easy for her to kill him. Especially from
Yeah.
that angle.
In close quarters,
Mm-hmm.
with no one else hearing.
Yes.
Now you guys suddenly have theories pouring out, when they're obviously just stabs in the dark.
I don't think she killed him.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Ruby, maybe. Or at very least, Ruby might have
No,
been
yeah.
involved.
Just judging on how he died and the bullet and the glass as well, I don't think she did it.
Yeah.
This is like too much.
Yeah. I think that I think the shot came from outside.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'd like to ask you some other questions then, miss. Like what? She waits, her light brown eyes wandering over the floor, over your face. Could the people after you have killed him? That's the first thing that came into my head when I heard the glass break. And I thought they'd found me. They killed him to punish me. Our last week I've tried not to talk to anyone or be seen with anyone. She looks at her cigarette. So they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, that this is paranoia. What happened didn't have anything to do with me.
We don't know that it didn't. Do we?
We don't have enough. I don't think we have enough information to say one way or another.
We know that we know that like the hanging and stuff was made to pin it on others. Like they ended up using it for political purposes, but we don't know that that was the original intent of the murder. Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah. We don't know why he was killed and not her.
Is it possible that from the vantage point of the window, he was simply in the way?
It's possible.
Because he fell on top of her. So he was blocking her
Just judging from how, because the
relative to
bed is
window.
over, like, around where her portrait is. And if they're being shot at, it's entirely possible the shooter could have seen the both of them, but chose to shoot him.
It's possible.
Because it didn't.
Also,
Because they didn't get shot through the door. If it was
Also-
shot through the door, I would understand.
yeah. She said also that she was waiting for a second shot that never came. It seems.
Yeah.
It seems not unreasonable to believe that there could have been a second shot had the murderer wanted to.
Especially
Like-
since there was multiple times when they came back up to get the body.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Probably didn't, honestly.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. All I do is wait here.
Yeah,
She
and
looks
I
at
mean,
the table.
That's the other
Yeah.
thing. Like, if she was the target,
She'd also be dead on this roof.
there probably have been another attempt on her life by now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not as if, like, we're doing an investigation. It's not as if, like, the police are all over the place. We seem to
Yeah.
be pretty much it.
We can't go after Luxap. Not yet. There are other saner leads.
Hello.
Hey, Carve.
Hello.
Yo.
That goes.
Good. It rained twice.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
lovely.
It rained once, it stopped, and it rained again, and then it stopped again.
Maybe
Mhm.
a bonus third rain will appear?
Yeah. Maybe
Oh
a
my
bonus
God.
Third rain. Maybe a fourth. I got no idea. It was two separate clouds that were like chasing each other, I guess.
Cloud on cloud violence.
Yes, Cologne Cloud Violence.
Cloud Strife player 2.
Chat, I'm gonna leave.
He actually left.
Hey guys.
Hey, Carv, how you
What's
doing?
going on?
You missed Cloud Strife.
Damn. The
Yeah.
old man yell at Cloud again.
Yeah.
Hey, when that happens.
So why'd you call the cops if you're in hiding? Because I'm an idiot. The answer comes fast.
Idiot. Just nothing of the sort. Yeah. A lot of
Shut up, logic.
Well, no, I think there's validity to that because, first off, like she's clearly still trying to withhold information from us. Like we have to still pry some information out.
Yeah, you're right.
She's not necessarily a reliable narrator because she was both drunk and high.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much we can take at face value of what she said.
That's true. To answer your question, Disco Elysium is a murder mystery game where you are the most amnesiac main character anyone has ever seen.
I'm still waiting for the disco part.
Oh, we did the disco part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Without me?
yeah.
Damn, you brought disco back without me? How could
I
you?
think
do
it's-
that?
Carv,
You-
have you seen what we're wearing?
Yeah, but there's no disco ball.
That's true.
Fun fact, if you read this, you were thinking it was going to be a fun fact. That's a fun fact.
That wasn't fun.
I found it fun.
That was just a
Fun at all.
fact. That was just a fact. But where's the fun?
I
I think 1 is the strongest we can go with this.
Yeah.
yes.
You have to understand, the people around here. No one was making the call, he kept rotting. And then they picked his clothes off, and that little fucker threw stones at him. He kept throwing stones at him for 3 days. I could hear the thud, thud. She shakes her head. So I called you. I hope with all my heart it's not the last thing I do in Revachol. Carbide, you take drama.
All right.
Da 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 da.
Bam.
Thank you.
Oh, she definitely called the cops. That's the task complete. I could have the scene a lie. That is impossible.
Oh God, that was a lie too. Who made the call then?
Your mom.
She did, of course.
It must have been
Your mom.
It must have been Ruby.
Could have been Ruby. I guess let's assume for a second it was Ruby. What would Ruby have to gain from calling the cop?
It's not what she would have to gain. It's what would other people have to lose from calling the cops.
So okay,
Because
so-
let's face it, Ruby is a non-factor in this game right now. She is a name we have only heard at like the 33rd hour.
Yeah, but she's giving off kind of mastermind vibes because
I feel like
Age-
that's a red herring.
it could be.
In quite like, just thinking about this real quick. Ruby, if she was the mastermind, would have had to have plotted to kill the guy, get someone to kill the guy, be downstairs, and be ready for someone to come downstairs and tell them to do all this stuff. It
I don't
feels...
think that's too big of an ask though, because being downstairs is easy enough.
I think the real
Arranging-
hard,
Arranging for someone else to kill the guy. If she is the ringleader of the Hardy Boys, maybe that's doable.
maybe?
And then, like, assuming that she arranged the killing, she would be able to pinpoint the circumstances of the killing and be able to probably know with a decent amount of certitude what would happen, like shortly after the death.
Maybe.
So it's possible.
Yeah. When was the window changed? Last week. Angus and Titus's brother. I think he was called Tibbs. Took care of it. She takes a drag. Carve, you take visual calculus.
Give me a moment. Okay, all right. I got it. You see, you'd have another look at the window after this. Reconstruct the scene. It is right there.
In her bedroom? Inside?
Yes. You see the glass sparkling out corner of your eye? You see it?
I think we're done
See
here.
it, Shad?
I see it! I see it, visual calculus! I see it! I think we're done here for now!
Answer visual calculus' question, man.
Answer the question, Shad.
She nods silently. She doesn't even smoke. She just picks up coffee and holds it in her hands.
The lieutenant glances at you, then at the door.
Carve, you also take the cops.
Okay, all right. Hey, he's thinking Ari down here.
Oh, right, Volition. Or should we arrest her? She's a flight risk, and she lied to you. She should be taken into custody.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
She could
She's a
have,
flight risk.
if she was really a flight risk, she could have run any time after day 3 while we were fucking around. But she hasn't.
Yeah, I buy her story about her having basically nowhere else to go. If only because if she had somewhere else to go, she'd be there right now.
Yeah, she would be there right now. We're on day 4 now. Yeah, day 4. So if she was going to run, she would have done so already. I don't think we need to arrest her.
Plus, we have a net worth of $2 million. Where could she go?
Exactly.
We'll hunt her down. Yeah.
I think the biggest
You're rich.
thing we need to understand with her is that by keeping her unarrested, she's going to be much more cooperative with us than if she was in the in custody. I think we can get a lot more out of her if she is on the roof.
Yes.
Carve your drama.
Oh shit! What was his voice again?
Oh no.
No, I won't be here for she been doing off. She doesn't need police brutality.
This guy won't budge. You have to wake Multi-Face up forcefully if you want to continue pushing her.
Ho! 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 Ho!
You got 2% to lose.
Ho!
Oh my god, look at what it reads out as though, like, you lied about enjoying death.
You
You lied
lied.
about making the call.
You lied.
Manipulating your skill set, the love that you did to him. You lied about Laylee enjoying his death. You lied about making the call. Let's return to this later.
Are we saving?
Yes,
Dear
we're saving.
Gillespie,
After Inland
I'm
Empire.
Sorry that man is your boyfriend, let me be honest. Takes a man to be a man.
Well, we don't need to worry about him. He's very dead.
Yeah.
Pending, you take Inland Empire.
As you look back, you think, so love did do him in after all.
I was right!
If it weren't for her, he would not be there. He would not have been there. The shot would not have connected with his soft palate.
I don't like where this is going.
No, let's be weird. I want to be weird.
You want to be weird? Okay, hold on. Carve, Pending, do you guys want to be weird?
I don't know. I'm assuming this is to form a new thought.
I have no idea what this is. It could be nothing.
Love did turn him in after all. Kind of poetic, actually.
So,
That's a bit weird.
okay. She's silent, holding her coffee mug. No vapor rises from it. It's cold.
Remember this silence. The lady is dangerous. People suffer around her.
Damn.
It appears this one has not been entirely corrupted. This may help. This may help the others see.
Say nothing. Let her answer. Yeah. She finally breaks the silence. I'd like to think he didn't love me, or that it was chemically induced, not real. Why? Easier that way. She takes a sip. Was it real? I don't know. She looks down at the yard and then back to her coffee. Well, that was informative.
Yeah, that. Thank you, Inland Empire. That was great.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to save the video game just in case.
Save.
There is a while I probably won't fail this, there is a chance I could fail a 97% check.
There's a non-zero chance of failure.
Let's roll it. Whew.
Hey,
we got it.
First try.
Let's go.
All right, take it away, Carv.
What? Dear God, you've been lied to. Oh, she could have killed her lover and lied to everyone. Oh, she's not candid at all. She's smoke and mirrors and with a whisper. Oh,
Thank you, drama.
oh, she probably gave you a real name mirror, huh? Why was she? Was she a mirror? Before he fell into you and her lies.
Drama, you have gone to the complete other end of the fucking spectrum. We need neutrality here, not bullshit.
Your stanchion. Revolution.
Drama. Take it easy. Don't overcompensate with this. Course correction. Ask questions first.
Doors.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
like
hold
that
on,
one.
hold on. Are you a loud farter or a silent killer? I think we all, everybody. What's how's
Mine are measured on the Richter scale, is what the issue comes down to at the end of the day. So.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
it's
Car-
gotta be
Car-
like a.
Concerning.
that's
should be
it's
like
concerning, yes, but
You know how like sometimes you can play loud music and glass shatters.
Why are you not locking her up, Shad? You were a soft one. She lied all the way. To the ever goal jail with her. Is that what you're saying? Listen, she may have lied to us, but at the same time, like, I don't want to send her to her death,
I was about to say.
because like us locking her up might as well be her death sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
But that's
she's got
only if
people
she's
after
to be
her.
believed. Now,
Right.
I do think there is a little bit of truth in what she's saying. I don't think she'll necessarily die outright if we throw her in the brig. However, I think she's more willing to go along with us in the advent of her being free.
I
Yes.
have opinions that I developed at this point of the game as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can say them because remember, I'm also the one who has finished the game out of us.
That's true.
so-
Well, what did you think at this point in the game?
I unironically wanted to take Kim's fucking notebook and burn it at this point
Yeah.
because, like, the fact that he's been taking notes during this entire conversation means that even if we don't arrest her now, if any other cop looks at his notebook and goes, "Oh, who's this lady?" a bullet's going through her head. Like,
Probably, yeah. No, I feel like going with her is probably the best solution. Also, do you wipe for fun, and how much toilet paper do you use on an average per wipe?
What the hell is wipe for fun mean?
Yeah, I have no
profit,
fucking
baby.
idea. No. Like, I don't wipe for fun. I am a hardcore gamer. I go to the ranked wipes.
I don't
rank
wipe. Period. No.
So you
You use a bidet?
yeah, it goes, but they
Nah. We raw dog it.
God damn.
That's a good way to destroy your butt. And for how much toilet paper do you use on an average
Good
wipe?
thing I'm not
An
living
entire
in the same
mall's
area
worth.
as you.
An entire mall's worth.
Damn.
Yeah, you know, you got to make sure. You just got to make sure.
You deforest a whole forest just to make sure. you get
Yeah, what
sure
have
it's
trees
clean.
done for me lately?
I don't know. Make oxygen.
That's overrated. You can make oxygen with a breadstick.
How? How?
He doesn't understand food.
How? This is
But
French mechanic.
Pending, your
right.
Lupin, your
That was
rhetoric.
rhetoric.
Yeah, your rhetoric. Take it away.
Yeah, start at the top, choose at the bottom. That's how we've always done it. No rush.
Is that a statement on how the hell this is written out?
I think so.
Okay.
See?
There it is, yeah. To the lieutenant. Kim! Where's the door? Where's the power saw, Kim?
Kim, where?
You know, I think you didn't actually make the call to the station. Your real name isn't Kalese Almo. What if I told you you're under arrest, miss? Let's change the subject for the time. I don't think...
I don't like 1 or 4.
Why have we not arrested her? I don't want 1, I don't want 4. At least to start with.
I think 2.
If we're gonna go down the list, I'm gonna go with 2.
Yeah.
It ain't the fart that kills you; it's the smell. Just don't breathe.
Simple.
I did. She takes a step forward. What is this? I called your desk or whatever. It is the numbers all over town. Call 102 for emergencies. It was there was an older woman on the other end. It sounded like she was smoking. Took my complaint. She coughed.
That is the emergency's desk number.
Working around on the desk, I can't believe a single word she says.
What time did you make the call?
Thursday night. It was late. Sometime after 12.
Lieutenant nods in your direction. He checks out.
Anyone could know the number, and that someone coughed means nothing. Let's push her on this. But I know the time of the call too. She breathes in. I know I have not been 100% truthful with you officers, but I am now. Okay. Your real name isn't Classic. Classic.
I agree. Classic Amanda.
Classic Amanda!
Good old classic Amanda.
I agree. The lieutenant turns to her. You wouldn't give us your real name. Not when people are after you.
Okay. Her voice cracks suddenly. Like there's a garrote around her neck. Okay, what? Okay, it's not... Good. You can tell me the truth. I knew it! Or you admitted to it. You admit to it.
They're like, ah!
I knew it. You were trying to pull my leg the whole time.
You're a real jokester. Anyway, I'll see you
Yeah.
around.
Yeah, so...
Damn, I got you good, didn't I?
All that just to walk away.
Yeah, you close up the notebook. We're done here, Kim. Work well done.
I'm leaning towards 1.
Yeah, let's be professional here.
Well, that one has an exclamation mark on it, which makes it a little more louder than I think
Oh,
we're reading
right.
it as.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's be 3 then. 3 is a bit more professional, I think.
Yeah, 3 is
You log your work every week. It's all transmitted to consumer. I couldn't just beg you not to enter my name, so I lied. Like I lied before. Like I did at LCSB. I have to lie all the time. She looks at her hands. Her fingernails are chipped white. I'm so tired of it. Was the passport bullshit too? That passport you keep hidden? Shit with the door open to make sure no one is looking through the keyhole. I mean, hey, that's one way to do it.
That's true. You can never know there's a sniper nearby trying to take you down.
Exactly.
Where you're most vulnerable.
Exactly. And if you have the door open, you can use the cannon mounted at the top of the stairs. Just like the founding fathers intended.
I was gonna say something very different, but all right.
The fuck do you use cannons for?
I was gonna say real professional shit through the keyhole. Anyway, how
Lupin,
about
do you
that
know how
passport?
big a... Hold on. Lupin, do you know how big a keyhole is?
Clearly, you haven't tried hard enough.
Do
Is
you
what
have
I'm hearing.
Do you have a door specifically made for shitting?
This door was made for shitting.
This is my shitting door. It was made for me.
That's the whole thing. That's all I got from that.
This is
There's a door.
one of the weirdest bits we've ever
There is
gone
a
on.
door that you don't even touch or go to or ask. You don't want to know what it's for.
No, it's submerged in a plastic buoy on the coast. In the reeds. It just doesn't say Class Amdo. It says Anuk Major Smith.
Falsified documents.
Passport and visa, she nods. Given to me by my employer. I can't ever use them. My employer probably leaked the name Major Smith to hurt me.
Why would they do that?
Because they're assholes!
Because they're corpos, Kim. Come on.
I didn't show up to a rendezvous. They don't take that lightly. She rushed to explain. I didn't show up because I was afraid they'd do something to me. The job was finished. I'm just a liability now. Penning, were you empathy?
I think so. She fears an arrest right here and now. This has been an awful turn of events for her.
Where is this buoy? West of the boardwalk, in the reeds. On the coast there. She points towards a clump of ruins on the western horizon. I put it there when I first arrived. I haven't been there since. I'm not sure I could even find it now. It's useless. Ho ho! Shivers!
Shivery timbers.
The wind rises, so do the hairs on your back. Somewhere west, small bubbles rise from a plastic ball floating in the water. Rusty, the color of oversteeped tea. What's happening? Long, spindly arms are spinning the buoy around, turning it, inspecting it like a magic 8-ball, trying to find a way to snap it open. Nothing is useless. West Boardwalk in the breeze. I'll have to check this buoy out! Accept the task.
Lieutenant makes a note of it.
You're welcome to it. It's in the reeds northwest of here. And past the broken sewage pipe, right near the water line. Do we want to know her real name?
I don't know if we do.
I don't think we need to know her real name.
I think it's John Disco Guy, but I mean, we could press the button and find out.
That's Harry Dubois.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, she's Jane Disco Girl.
You're right, you're right.
Girl.
Ooh. This is
Roll
hard.
Dice, Chad. Just roll dice. See what they say.
Tell me your real name. It's
gonna
Katarzyna Alasajay. The smile on her face is timid, almost painfully so.
That name. That sounds like a fake name to me.
Do all Russian names sound fake to you, Carv? Is that what you think?
Yes.
Okay, good. Just had to make sure.
Well, funny you mention it's Russian because it's actually a Grad name. Zemeniska Yugograd in origin. Not Occidental at all. Smells of mortal oil, taiga, economic desolation, and rock music infused alcoholism. Just like me, for real. No.
On God. For real.
For real and for trucity.
I'll just call you Miss Orange Disco Dancer. I think keeping her with Colossae is good enough for us.
Yeah.
That's cool. She looks at the ashtray, then up to you.
Oh, right, I'm empathy. She doesn't feel like a Colossae. She feels like nothing.
All right, enough of this shit. She nods back, ready for whatever is next.
I don't see anything to gain from 1 or 4.
Yeah.
I feel like we haven't gotten all the information out of her, though. That's a problem. Let's change the subject for the time being. Because let's head inside and then look at the crime scene. See if we can find anything about here.
Okay.
$50! Oh!
58.
I'm just gonna drop another safety save right here.
Yowzers even.
Let's see, can we get this first try? Wow! Fuck yeah!
There we go. And the diagram.
Alright, take it away, Carv.
I already forgot this voice as well. The golden light melts away into the blue. Glossy darkness on your mind. It are two neon light shapes. A man and a woman on a single bear.
What position are they in?
Doggy style.
Shit.
Like the witness said, the man
Lied about
is
that, too?
kneeling. The man is kneeling, the woman on her back. It's the night of March 4th, and a shot has been fired. Now, make all
This would have
this
been
from looking.
hilarious. This would have been hilarious if it was 3 days later.
Right? March 7th did it!
She did it! Lock her up now!
Oh my god!
The man looks directly at the woman. The shot possibly directed covering his mouth. Maybe a cast from somewhere outside. Entering his brain.
Where does it come from?
Shh, this is me as well.
Yep.
The roof outside, located at A prime. The glass fractured around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back. Not the virus, just corona.
Inspect the ghostly figure.
The man does not know the bullet had entered his brain. He never will. It becomes faster than any realization. Fun fact.
Have a look at point A, the roof.
The ray cast from the man's mouth, unraveling into the fan, possibly directed directions all over the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A prime, the most likely of the origin points.
Shouldn't there be gun residue outside? So I'm what, 80% sure the roof is where the shot came from? Let's get more information before we make any claims.
Yeah.
There could have been. The rain, the slush, and wind washed it away. This is more than a week ago.
About a week ago. God damn it. Oh my god. So maybe about 80% sure?
72%. With an antique weapon and fires military-grade ammunition. A Bella Maguire rifle, for example. This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator's aim would their back against the railing, and possibly kneeling for precision. This wouldn't explain why it only took them one shot. They had some good aim. The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium. A well-lit aquarium, to be about. The victim opened his mouth and let a bullet in. Damn, he swallowed that bullet whole. Neither of them would have seen anything outside in the darkness. Too busy with their own bodies. Slamming him.
Could a shot come from inside the room? Are there any arguments against A prime, the roof? Okay. Could they have come in from inside?
Or he tried to shoot inside, but he didn't get a shot. Ha ha ha, you get my man. Poor next would. Poor next would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. The figures would be wiped out. Detective?
Are there any arguments about A prime, the roof?
None of you thus far, but it doesn't mean there aren't any.
Could there have been any other point of origin further away?
That's a 20% chance, yes, and in this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we explore it to include every possible point of origin and Martinez?
Extrapolate the radius to include all of Martinez.
Oh, give me a moment. All right, let me bring out my calculator. Let me just divide it here. Let me just get this over here. All right, I know. Wait, hold on. All right. Wait, hold on. ChatGPT just shit on me.
Time.
All right, okay. I'm gonna ballpark this. All right, you see, the range is like a football field. You guys know football, right?
Yeah.
No,
No, explain it to us.
Oh, wait, which kind of football?
It's American football.
Okay.
No, we're
America.
gonna need you to explain it.
Yeah.
Okay, the range is like about 2 Olympic swimming pools. You know Olympic swimming pools, by any chance?
No.
No, I'm gonna need you to explain that as well.
Okay, those greater heights, like it's about like half a track field. You guys know what a track field is, by chance?
Can you
define
explain?
track?
Can you explain that in imperial measurement? Thank you.
Oh, imperial measurements. Oh, okay, all right. Okay, to see 2 about 3 arm lengths, 5 foot and 7 fingers, and a little bit of nose width.
Can we cross-reference this with ChatGPT to get an estimate?
All right, give me a moment. All right, let's see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
call ChatGPT.
Zan, did you
All right.
really just imperial D's nuts?
God damn it.
All right, ChatGPT came back and told me Ligma.
All right, fair enough. I agree.
Hey, where do I get a map of Martinez?
The bookstore. They have maps. Lieutenant leans closer. You're thinking, what if the shot didn't come from the roof, right?
Yeah.
Good. We should come back with the map and compare the landscape to the radius of the shot.
Blink.
I told her about a couple of football fields.
All right, well, time to go.
Okay.
Time to go to the bookstore.
So
books!
one thing that I think we did rule out there is the possibility that it came from inside the room.
Well, I mean, just the fact that that a window broke means that it couldn't have come from inside the room.
Yeah, I mean, it
what
was
if-
already basically unlikely, but if we needed further...
But what if the bullet ricochet? and
Yeah.
Hit the window.
Oh, right. Hey, Carve, look. It's Sans Undertale.
It is Sans Undertale.
Anyway, back to the bookstore.
Off we go shopping.
Where the map? Where the map? Where the map? Where the map? Man, this lady has not come back so that we can tell her her husband is dead.
That's unfortunate.
Just tell a daughter.
No. That's a different lady. Yo, do you have any maps for sale? I don't have any questions about the curse.
Talk to the daughter.
Mountain of board games.
Yeah, you want to buy a board game?
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. Game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by whirl-related merchandise.
Wow.
Storekeep, what board games do you have here? Carve, you be her.
All right. Wonderful board game, sir. The Verticulatrix is a classic for sure. Or perhaps you like Archipelagos of the Insulandi. A very educational game for those interested in geography.
Ew, gross.
Over there, Robbers is a fun game of economic competition, but can you quite intense after a while. We have a game for the whole family. You can play with your children. You have a wife and child by chance, officer?
We have a beer bottle.
Who was Inland Empire?
He was pending?
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's you
Who
now.
Are you gonna play, who are you gonna play a board game with? Do you have friends or family?
Do I have friends? Look at the lieutenant. Wow, I have children? A family? I don't want to think about this.
I like to.
Yeah, I like to.
Are you actually friends? Or are you just colleagues thrown together by circumstances?
Look at me. Look at me. Who'd want to have children with me? We're saying
Oh
this
my.
out loud. I don't feel as if I have any kids. Yeah, kids, friends, chicks, I have all of those.
Yes, 3. Gotta be positive, baby.
Yes, exactly.
Hey, you're a lucky man, officer. Children are the greatest treasures. She fiddles with her pendant, thinking.
You literally forced your child out in the rain to advertise your failing bookstore.
Officer, that was
What
like
a
the
treasure.
first streams. That was like months ago. How could you just don't bring that up?
Yeah, come on, officer.
Will we want to buy a board game?
This is still your line card.
$12. That's like
Oh,
nothing for us
I'm
now.
still reading it. Okay, for playing with friends, I recommend Suzerainty, a civilization building game where you build a civilization. Haha. Then we set off to brutally colonize and repress the other civilizations for a cost of 12 real. Pretty cheap. Wonderful choice, sir. She smiles at you. A wholesome family. Astrages. Game.
So what are these whirl things?
Lousy auras there, she shudders. No, role-playing games are popular among those types. You know, who are into those kind of things? Personally, I don't like it. Not at all. Witchcraft, I tell you. Witchcraft. I've heard they turn people into cult enthusiasts. They have rituals where they try to summon entities. Highly immoral stuff. Witchcraft, I tell you. You can still buy them, though. She looks at the table, crossing her arms.
Look
If
through
you're
the
into
pile of
witchcraft-
whirl-related items. An endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled The Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition. Oh god, 2E! There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art. The Hunters of Katakak Boreal Creature Compendium, and Pick Your Path adventuring game book titled Tales of Whirl, Cavern of Velkrag.
Books in a board game section. Who wants to read books?
Anything that really catches my eye? Maybe I'm not into this stuff. Well, what we got here? Hold on. There's a box that says Whirl 3rd Edition Mega Settings Supplement Module. The side panel notes a fantastique adventure board game. New maps and miniatures. The sticker on its display says 25 real. Pending your logic.
The price is steep. Then it's the 3rd edition mega setting supplement. So it makes sense. You're really buying all these?
Yes.
More games, thank you. If you say so, she gives you a curious glance, but you better stay away from those immoral culture rituals.
Yeah,
And
sure.
But in case you're into that stuff, we also got the candles and then some chocolate.
So we have a board game and the board game whirl. Awesome.
Nice.
Make Titus give up Ruby's location, inspect the last buoy, and determine where the shot came from. Wow, all things we very much need. Let's go see if we can find a map.
Yeah.
You know, what we came here to do in the first place. Is there a map here? These are shelves of overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen over and over. God damn it, we're not here for maps. We're not here for books. We're here for maps. These maps? Those look like maps. Map wall! Yay!
There you go.
Several maps have been attached to the bulletin board. Hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one of the corners. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insolente, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez. Steal the map!
Lieutenant nods towards it and says, "Map of Martinez. This could work, maybe."
90 cents. We're rich. We can afford 90 cents.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay.
She nods. Oh, wait, yeah. It's you, Carve.
She does. Always a good informed of your surroundings.
Cool. Fuck yeah.
Hey, no
Baller.
swearing in front of my daughter. Come on.
Fuck yeah.
Customer. Customer, please. No swearing in my store.
The worn map features a patchwork grid of streets of Martinez, with the directions to appropriately touristy locations. Year 48 resides on the upper right corner. Trace the paths with a grid. Your finger moves through the various streets across Rue de Saint and Rue de Saint and over Saint and Martinez North. Finally, coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing, although the map gives no such indication itself. Could you imagine if it did? It just said, "You are here."
That'd be awesome.
Just right there.
For more details of the map, go to your journal and select the map tab. Put the map away. Wait, what?
Wait, we could have got on the map this whole time.
Oh my god! There was a map this whole time!
There was a map this whole time.
Congratulations, you got through how much of this game with no map?
Yeah? Oh my god, and it even shows where these everyone fucking is. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Wow, so it could have been pretty useful, right?
That could have been really useful to us.
Oh, well.
Oh well.
Either way, time to go figure out that bullet trajectory.
It is amazing that the game lets you go this whole time without a map and then will suggest you go buy one at the fucking tail end of the investigation. God damn it. Okay. Back up we go. The investigation must continue. Alright. So, now that we have the map, we can look at this place. Hooray! I have the map. Extrapolate the radius that includes all of Martinez.
Alright, according to your map, and this radius tower could have come from a wide angle of the case. I started with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them Prime Bay.
More precisely?
Oh, you don't even want me to look. Sir, I drew this from my mind already. But you gotta ask. Bay for boardwalk. Dummy. Bay for land ends and bay for the islet, detective. There may be small points in between, but those are too fine, diesel man. On.
Let's look at B for boardwalk. B1 for boardwalk. There's already a corpse there, so I don't think it's where the shooting took place. And he was there for about a week already, so we definitely know it wasn't where the shooting took place. Actually, no, the shooting could have still taken place there, but we know there's already a corpse there, so might not be it. Anyway, go on.
700 meters away, the likeliness of these B positions is 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking about military training here. At the distance, the perpetrator would have had taken a wind direction into account.
Land's End.
1.2 kilometers away, the least lucky of these points, let's say 2%, a truly skilled sniper would have done it, possibly from a plant. No, too far-fetched.
Okay, the island.
1 kilometer away.
Yeah.
A likely point of origin, beyond dock somewhere. On an islet in the Bay of Martinique, perhaps there are islets there, probably shaped as they may be. The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is extremely narrow field of view from the bay at the window between Rue de Saint Gauchin 10 and 33A. The angle would have been an extreme in excess. The islet is questionable.
Kim, do you think the shot could have come from further than the roof in Martinez?
From where precisely?
Let's say B prime the boardwalk, B double prime Land's End, and B triple prime the island.
I see you have given this a lot of thought, he remarks, raising an eyebrow. Are those the locations you singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance?
Much less than the roof, but still, I'm just being thorough. It's okay.
I think 2.
2, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, we should see if there's gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the coast. Rule these spots out one by one. It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version. It fits the hidden path through the whirling. A simple hypothesis.
Blink. Okay. Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Check the island for bullet traces. How the fuck would we do that?
Just get like a metal detector and just sweep the whole island.
How do we get to the island?
Just get a metal detector and start
Can't-
just swimming with the metal detector.
Can we not swim?
Yeah.
No, I don't think we can swim.
Damn.
Let's go back to
Why
those
can't
lies you
Metroid
told.
swim?
Lies, she repeats, then trails off. It's unclear what she intended to say.
Oh, this
Same
is
stuff.
yeah, this is the same stuff.
Same stuff. All right. Well, we'll come back to that because I feel like there's a little. We might be able to get some information out of her with that.
Maybe.
Okay, so let's go have a conversation with Titus and see who the hell Ruby is. So if we can get information on Ruby, we might be good. We might actually get a major lead. But man, we're All right, Lupin, time you can take Hardy.
All right. It's you again. He acknowledges you gruffly. What is it?
All right, I talked to Colossal J. Now I need to talk to Ruby.
Why? He leans back and regards you with curiosity.
Because she's your real leader. I'm gonna level with you. She's the next link in the chain that leads me to Laylee's killer. I think that's probably the one we
The
would
most
choose.
rational.
I've
Yeah.
seen her in a laudanum-induced delirium. The paranormal instinct whispers her name into my ear.
That's
Look,
what I'd say.
Look, I need to pin this on someone, and I've decided to pin it on her. I suspect she killed the victim. That's what I'm saying. My vote is for 2.
2 seems
Yeah.
reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like you're making her a suspect in this. Not on my watch, you're not. Ruby's one of us. We're not gonna throw her under your moral intern steamroller. Fuck that shit.
Hey, fuck you too, you mole. Wow. He throws a glance at Titus as the last syllable leaves his lips. And the big guy sighs.
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect. You know how it works, guys.
Oh wait, that's
That's nothing.
God damn it.
No, sorry, I had to. Sorry about that. I sounded a bit off. That's nothing. That's his legalese. You don't even have a sound theory. He crosses his arms. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R here. Think you could fuck off now? I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'd be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself if you keep looking.
logic. Woo!
Oh my!
Impossible. Present a solid theory about why Ruby could have done it. Saw the winch outside, staged like a play, reconstruct the murder scene, found an antique rifle, secret route found. I'm gonna take off now. Because there is a bigger chance I can fail this. And if I saved on a 97% chance, you're damn right, and I'm saving on a 72. Hey, Titus, good to see ya. How goes it, buddy? Long time no see.
I just sat down like 2 seconds ago, but yeah, you know how it is.
Yeah, here you go.
Yes.
Easy
thanks,
peasy.
A sudden flash of lightning in your neocortex. The hostile cafeteria is lit by its eerie blaze. Floor plans, bullet trajectories, webs of human emotion all channel into a single thought.
So why are you sure Ruby didn't off him?
Because she was here all night with us.
He's clobbering together shit so he can put her away. It's Cop 101!
She was here all night? The lieutenant ignores the tattooed man. 11:30 to 12:15. She was here during all of that time?
Yeah. She was with us drinking. Near the stage there. He points to the karaoke stage. She didn't go to the toilet. She didn't go to the bar for a drink. She didn't go out for fresh air. For one smoke.
3 is the most pertinent.
I
Yeah,
think
3.
One is the one that applies to everyone.
Yeah. And we did have the toilet discussions earlier.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh.
Damn.
That's a lie.
In the whole 45-minute window. You know that's not the case.
I'm leaning towards 1.
'Cause it's
Yeah.
just straight up saying you lying.
You know
Yeah.
that's not the case.
All right. She took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out too. She has a complex operation to run from her lorry. He points to the intersection. She's a busy girl. Always has been.
This complex operation is probably something illegal.
You don't say.
Yeah, all right. Never would have guessed. Just because she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she was she magically got to the roof and shot the merc. He taps his on his temple. I've been through this. It's not plausible.
All right. We're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. That was crucial. Now let's place her on the roof.
You got his attention. Now don't ruin it by making weird claims. Remember, you can still mess this up.
You do agree the shot came from the roof, right? A skilled Sambo art. Okay, could have climbed the outer wall like a spider. There's a secret route in the kitchen that leads straight to the roof. Have you noticed the winch in the back on the wall on the outside of the wall? Like,
I think the roof route might be the most obvious
Yeah.
answer here.
yeah,
Like there's a literal elevator that takes you straight outside to the window where the shot was like taken.
Yeah.
Like, how? He looks sincerely curious.
through what looks like an abandoned pinball workshop.
People say there was a pinball arcade here sometime before the hostel. Oh, what was it called, Theo?
This man never talks so rarely.
Had two lines.
Delta Pinball Arcade. The old man coughs. Weird place. Went bankrupt.
F.
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 Pinball arcade fell off.
Oh, it fell off.
Okay, but the man looks around. How'd you get up? There's no room for a staircase in this building, or an elevator for that matter. The elevator is outside the building. It's an old dumbwaiter used for moving pinball machines up and down from the workshop.
Good one, Kim. From there, a door leads straight to the roof. You can just step outside.
Yeah, let's go with 2.
Yeah. Ruby could have gone up, shot him, and come down. All under 7 minutes. That's quite the theory. I keep forgetting on both these
game
guys.
theory.
A game theory. Eugene, put on the YouTube channel again. I want to laugh.
I wanna laugh.
It's been a while since I heard anything about FNAF.
I haven't watched that Mr. Matthew Patrick in a while. I wonder how he's doing.
How's it,
Missed the theory.
how's it feel, Titus, to be a bitch?
That's quite the theory. He turns to Eugene. We need to have a look at that secret passage, boys.
Oh, I'm on it, boss. Right when the law clears, me and Ike's going up there. It's a dumb waiter, not an industrial lift. How about I go instead of?
Shush now. He turns to you. You got something else to back this route up, or is that it?
We have firmly established. I also found footprints upstairs in the old workshop. Yes, we did.
Footprints. He takes a sip of his beer. Recent?
Recent week or two.
Yeah, that's,
Or do we just say recent?
I feel like if we have the information, we want to share the information with them.
It's more of how's he gonna take recent versus recent a week or two.
Well, it sounds like he's asking out of genuine, like, okay, I
Yeah.
need this information now, too.
Okay, yeah.
More than
Recent week or two.
that close, huh? How fortunate. I'll take a thorough look at those prints myself before I believe that, cop. He thinks for a moment, then nods and says, good news is, I'm still listening.
There are pinball machines that doesn't matter.
That's not relevant.
Have you noticed the winch out the back on the wall? The whirling? No.
I think that's everything we can without accidentally...
The only other thing we could potentially do is 1, but I don't know how much that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if that helps any.
I think we've established enough. Yeah, I don't want to risk it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Firmly, he shakes his head. Firmly doesn't go well with could've. There's a route to the roof. Me and the boys need to check it out. That's what we've established. But a route, he forms a gun in his hand, does not put a bullet in his head. A gun does that, and Ruby doesn't carry one.
I misclicked. What is this? Welcome to the Disco Elysium stream, where we have completely muted the audio in game to read it ourselves because I'm just that kind of an idiot.
Yes, welcome.
I am
Hello.
Shad, also known as Shad Neon 500, and these are my co-hosts. Starting from left to right, that is Carve. This is Pending, and this is Lupin.
Hey.
Yeah, this is Lupin.
Yeah, I'm pending.
Don't you fucking start.
I'm pending.
We're all pending.
I guess we can all be pending.
You're
Yay.
pending. You're pending. I'm pending. Are there any other pendings I should know about?
No, you're Shad.
Oh,
Meow.
You,
Yeah, you
you,
can't
you have
be
your name
pending.
in the channel,
Oh, yeah,
Shad. You can't
yeah.
get away with this joke.
damn
Yeah.
it! I wanted to though.
You don't eat bagels, you don't get to be pending.
That did.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah,
You
that's a
don't
good
keep
point.
bagels.
Yeah. Sorry, Shad, we're gonna have to kick you out of the club.
Yeah.
I ate a Make Away cream cheese before, so I could be pending.
Phase 2, murder weapon. get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt in the shape of a gun.
Oh.
Just don't contradict yourself. If it doesn't sound like Ruby did it, maybe keep it to yourself?
Guys, this is Revachol. Anyone could get. That's not. I've analyzed the.
That's not conclusive enough.
I've analyzed the bullet that would kill them. It was jacketed. That's not it. There's a small 28% chance the shot came from beyond the roof. Show them the antique rifles. So there are weapons like this just lying around Martinez. Local pawn shop sold my lost gun to a woman. Maybe it was her.
No.
That
5
doesn't
almost.
connect.
Yeah.
None of these are great.
I think
but
the antique rifles are our best bet.
Yeah, like we literally found that in the basement under an ice cream fridge. Like,
Yeah.
that looks antique. A Belle McGraw. He takes the gun, inspects it, and hands it back to you. It's inoperable. Where'd you get it?
There's a cellar under the bookstore. It was hidden there, with others just like it.
20, maybe 30 rifles, Titus. Also broken, but still, there were too many. And there must be other caches too.
God damn it. We need to close that dump down for good.
Okay, I see your point. There are guns lying around. He shakes his head. Damn it, I thought we found all the old spots. Why was that still there?
Oh, we missed one. Ruby doesn't know this place, boss. Cops are just digging up shit.
Is that relevant?
It means it's from the war.
There. We could mention it.
But then that also limits down the amount of guns that could have fired the shot.
Yeah.
That kind of counteracts our point of putting a gun in her hand.
Yeah. I didn't say I'd prove she had the murder weapon, just that we needed to find her. Ooh.
I mean, we could try 5. It's
Five is going to take us away from the actual murder scene, because we arrived weeks after week after the murder.
oh, that's true.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, huh? Timeline wouldn't line up.
Yeah, no, that's just an escape.
So yeah, I think 6 is our only real thing we can do.
Yeah, 1 is out because they literally just said. 2, I'm not sure. That doesn't actually put. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's all we're getting.
Yeah.
If we had something that suggested definitively that she had a certain type of weapon, then
We learned about her today, so woohoo, this is really fun. This is like everything we've learned is kind of coming together.
yeah, I think so.
All right, cop. He nods. Keep talking. I'll tell you when I've had enough.
Tell you we're not seriously considering, are we? He almost gets it from his seat. Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
Phase 3 motive, the last components.
The big one. Get this and they'll give her to you. Remember, don't piss them off. That never works.
It's not why did she kill him, it's why did she organize the cover-up. Maybe this is all part of the leader. No.
No, we're done. Just piss them off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 1.
And I suppose you have a theory on that?
She could have just been covering for herself, Titus.
Think about it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging? You went along, but she suggested it.
The little man squints, his eyes beady. She had like a fully formed plan and shit, right when she came back downstairs. Really, Shanks? Cassidy wanted to talk to another girl, and that's all. She was just up there for the... She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd been first.
Time for a logics demonstration.
Let's use Eugene.
Yeah.
He said he could be first, so let's use Eugene. Eugene?
Yeah.
He scoffs.
Think. You kill him, get up there, shoot him, get down.
Would you prefer to go on trial with your friends as part of a lynch mob or alone for committing murder? The man is silent. She used us to cover that shit up. Well, that's a serious violation of the Hardy Code, boss. Which is to say she didn't. She would never do that. The blonde man waves his beer around. Why are more of you defending her? This is fucking stupid, Titus.
Glenn, Titus looks grim. I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
Oh. So he
Oh.
didn't rule her out completely. And she's skipping town. This is good.
Titus, you have to see it. Things don't add up. We just need to talk to her.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go.
Silence. He looks around the room.
The old man in the corner nods.
Was I perception?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
A very small nod. A trickle of tobacco spit on his lip.
I think you were authority too.
Oh, this is the only opinion he cares for.
Really? Titus respects Theo more than anyone else, huh? Okay.
Huh.
Wise old man.
Maybe he was the
What a
old
guy.
leader of the Hardy Boys.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah, I see it. He puts his beer down. There's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where she is, add it to your list of suspicions if you want.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. He smiles a peculiar smile. I don't know where she went. She just up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However hard I asked. Wanna know why?
Why?
She was afraid I would tell you. He looks you straight in the eye. Maybe she was right. But now I probably would.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior. Why fleeing is always incriminatory. Perhaps. He looks out the window again. And ask her if you find her. Won't be easy, though. She made sure of that.
When did she leave?
Friday afternoon, when you first arrived. I got word the RCM was in town, then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation.
What was she so scared of?
I told her. I told you. You.
Me. As in the RCM? Me, personally? It was me!
It was
me
all along.
Yeah, as in the RCM?
No, you. As in the cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes.
Really?
Really?
Hey.
Don't forget the funny tie tune. No wonder she's afraid. I've come to declare the ending of the human experiment. She probably knew me from my singing days. I'm sorry. God, why does everything flee at the sight of my chat? I have no idea why she'd be so scared of me. Just a normal cop with regular thoughts in his head. This is not true in the slightest.
Don't forget the tie.
Let's.
Lie.
Titus is being normal with us. Let's just be normal with him.
Yeah, we don't want to freak him out.
Yeah.
Sure, normal, he says without smiling.
Hey,
Well,
some bull.
You know, when I first saw you limping here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply, but he measures you up. Now I'm not so sure.
okay. What else did Ruby tell you about me?
She said you have a funny taste in clothes. He scoffed.
you don't say.
Don't say. And that you won't stop
Won't stop.
until you have something on her. She says she's heard of you from Jamrock, that you're a human can opener, that you play suspects at each other, open them up like cans.
Oh, fucking hell. The tattooed man just shakes his head. Titus, did he just...
Open Angus up like a can? Yeah, he did. He nods. Now we can whine about it, whack him, or we can go on with our lives. I'm having a go on with our lives kind of day, Al. How about you?
Was I authority?
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
so, yeah.
It's not an actual question.
Silence. He nods. Is this true, Kim? Anything else?
Kim, help.
Anything else?
Kim.
Yeah, there's something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This cop, Titus, but she was too scared.
You have any clues on where Ruby went?
She's not far, we know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so she's on foot.
Oh, good fucking luck, man. She knows this place practically like the back of her hand. You'll never find her.
Yeah, Al, he gives a sharp look, and we won't either.
She's not really a... The man stares into his beer. Not a candidate anymore, is she?
She's not, Glenn.
Have you looked for her?
A little, on the coast. Where have you looked? Where have you looked for her, more precisely? More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlock. He nods south. I was about to say southwest. Southwest. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there.
Can you tell me where on the coast I should start looking?
Sure. And there are some shit houses there. Cinder block town. The fisher folk there refuse to unionize, so that's one place we haven't looked. I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash. Time for you to step up.
Okay.
We will start there. The lieutenant takes a quick note. One more question. What does Ruby look like? Boyish. Hair's red. Dyed. She looks like a lorryman.
That's not much, but I'll do it. Go!
Go!
It'll have to. He puts his hand out.
Shake his hand!
His hand!
Yeah, shake his hand.
His grip is firm and reassuring, like holding a piece of unpolished granite.
Nice. There you go, Carve.
Oh, this is me as well. Forgot
Yeah.
that voice. No, just granite. Highly pack RCM Surgeon materials.
You should be a cop, Titus.
When are you gonna get it through your dumb head? He scoffs. I already am. I just wasn't sure you were.
Nah.
And he still isn't. Perhaps afraid of good cops in the way Ruby was afraid of you. He thinks, then turns back to his man.
Well. We have gotten a fair bit of information. What looked like the beginning of the end seems to have just opened up to a little bit more.
We
Yeah.
gotta find Ruby.
Ruby seems to be our next
Ruby.
major concoction, I would say.
Yep.
We
And-
doing it though.
But we're doing it. We're getting close.
Yeah.
Lupin?
Also, Ruby clearly
Yeah.
knows a fair amount about us.
Fair amount, yeah. Lupin, how close we thinking we're how close do you think we are at this point?
If we maintain the pace we did today, I would say 1 to 2 more streams.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, like
So here's my thinking. We need to find Ruby,
Yes.
get the information out of her, but that also won't give us the shooter's location, and that seems to be a really important detail.
Yes.
So if we can get the shooter's location, that'll be a major thing. And I'm thinking once we get the shooter's location and the information Ruby knows, it'll put all the puzzle pieces together.
Yes.
So, yeah, well, that'll be definitely an interesting little piece of the puzzle.
So we got the murder. We got the suspect. But do we have the motivation?
No, we don't even know the murderer.
Yeah, I don't think we can definitively say it's Ruby.
We can't even say it's Ruby. Like, she had the means to do it, but I don't think she had the ability to do it.
I think she
Damn.
had the ability. I just don't know.
Unless
I don't
she
know
is
why she-
hiding.
Here's the thing.
Get it.
Because the biggest thing that gets me is I don't think it can be Ruby just because she would have been seen if it was Ruby. So, because the only way she could have actually done the murder is if she used the pinball machine and got up out the elevator, ran out the door onto the roof, shot through the window at the
wall.
guy, and then ran back in.
Yes.
But she was shooting at from such an angle that she would have absolutely been seen by Collaborator. The fact that she didn't see anyone and that she didn't recognize that Ruby was, and that she got Ruby's help and didn't actually ask any weird questions or saw that it was Ruby, suggests that the shooter was much further away. So, I also don't think that we can get, I also don't think Ruby could get to the roof of the building, or of the Doom Commercial District area in the amount of time she was suggested to have been gone. It's just too long.
It is possible that it is also possible that it is a conspiracy in the sense that Ruby might not have been the shooter, but she might be connected to the shooter.
It's possible, and if that's the case, then we'll have to discuss that with Ruby. But the fact that Ruby knows us personally suggests something different.
Well, the fact that she knows us personally and her reaction to that was to flee is interesting.
I mean, we are apparently a very good cop. We're a W freighter.
We're a very great cop. We're known to actually get information out of people.
Yeah, we are the human can opener.
And we actually got information out of people.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, no, this is definitely we're gearing up for the end here.
Oh yeah.
So
We'll
I'd say like at max 4 streams. I don't think we're going more than 4.
Yeah.
No, I say we're going 6 streams.
Ah, shit! But
Oh shit.
that will all, of course, be decided next time. But yes,
Static Neon.
500.
Yeah.
And this is me pending.
Yeah, and I'm also pending.
I'm also pending.
All right, Pendings. What is there anything you need to shout out or say that you're doing?
If anyone is an expert in Godot, could they let me know?
Yes, I want help pending out with Godot.
Yeah,
I thought it was
I'm
Prince
going
Godot,
through all
but-
kinds of insanity the last day about a problem that I cannot for the life of me understand.
Yeah.
I've tried logicking it out. I've tried like looking into it. I've tried Google. I've tried all the things.
Have you tried rhetoric?
What is rhetoric?
The
you
internal
tried-
thing. The
Yeah, like you
fuck-
tried logic. Have you tried rhetoric?
Once, yes.
Have you tried
Ah, okay.
encyclopedia?
Yes.
Have we
Okay,
tried
maybe a long shot. But have you tried?
Have you
Espiritu
tried
Chorus?
Chat GPT?
ChatGPT did not help.
Well, there you
Chat
go.
GPT.
It broke it. I like sent it to it's like, can you look at this code and tell me if there's anything wrong with it? And it like said, yeah, I can point out some things, and and so I tried what it said and it broke the code.
Well, there you go.
So I undid what it said.
Well, GG Chat GPT.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone else have anything they want to run with?
I'm here to shout out myself pending. Please watch at VT pending.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Twitch.tv.
Gotcha.
Assuming nothing comes up, Rink on Tuesday.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unless you have anything, Lupin, I think we'll go and send off the raid.
Yeah, I got this. Pulls out small item in my hand. Here you go.
No thanks.
Yeah, no worries. It's a little me, Shad. I want you to have it.
All right, we're leaving before this turns into a yick joke.
Come on. You don't like
Had
the
you little
little
geek.
Take care, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. See ya on tomorrow
you.
for more of whatever I'm streaming.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.